And look at matrOx. He's got a nice little start. He's got in there on that mega health, and he's going to try and take this upper yellow. Yeah, he's going to. No, is he?
He took every single item on the map.
Great play. And you know, he could have also denied that LG, but he was more concerned of diving straight down on top of that red armor. And he couldn't worry about that lightning gun later because he's got the advantage by a long, long way. In fact, he has got every item.
Apart from the chef, which he does pick up now.
Got. And here comes DahAnG, and surely this is going to be an easy frag for matrOx.
4 HP left on DahAnG.
Took quite
and he misses all MG shots.
Took quite a lot of damage in all fairness there, but look at that for a move. Great rocket jump up, and matrOx will pick up this first frag here on the second map. And this is by no means an easy game for matrOx. Of course, he's coming in as a massive, massive underdog. To pick up the first frag against DahAnG, going to be very nice. And of course, DahAnG, we saw it there, that aggressive kind of style. Even though he might not get the kill, he's going to go in and he's going to hit through you. Shotgun in particular can be very dangerous because you can be you know, at the same range in 2 different shots and do completely different amount of damage. Luckily for DahAnG, he did a huge amount, and he's now 2-1 up.
These guys are not backing off at all. Both players seem to take every fight there is.
I think this is the way that matrOx could actually beat DahAnG, is play him at his own game, that kind of hit him the entire time. And you know, the scores are actually going to exchange all the time. And I guess matrOx just has to maybe hope that he's the one that comes out on top by the end of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think, I mean, DahAnG might play it for a bit, but overall I think he's smart enough that he realized at some point, okay, this is not working, I have to change up my style. And you can already see he's not going that aggressive anymore. So he probably realized, okay, this is not going to work if I just rush in every fucking time. So he's going to get it a bit slower and see what he can do from here. And he should really take this fight as well. He's got position on the red, which is one next. Nice LG by matrOx there. Yeah,
that was dangerous from DahAnG to drop down, especially on that side, which he can be knocked down so easily, actually, into that lava. But we are going to see a fight for Mega, and it is actually matrOx who will come out on top of it. And he almost got the shots off board. He's got no rockets, did he realize? I'm not sure he did there until he moved in.
Oh, that was such a risky move, and it didn't pay off at all. He lost everything now.
I think matrOx going for all or nothing maybe in this one.
Yeah, but there's no reason to. I mean, he should have just taken control away.
Yeah. And here comes the LG fight. And I think matrOx really... weird decision to, #1, stay with the plasma for so long against an LG, especially at that kind of range, and then to switch out from the LG towards the end of the fight as well. I think that was like a rocket, and I hope it hits you directly. Yeah, but the problem in total was, I mean, he saw the spawn down at LG, and that's a really bad spawn because you can't really, you have to go to LG somewhat, or get out and have no weapon. But he made the rocket jump. Red was up, yellow was up, and he had no rockets left and pushed in anyway, and lost red and yellow for that. So if he'd just gotten it safe, it would have been no problem to take the Mega afterwards as well. 1 HP he got away with there, and just kind of trying to juggle the running backwards but also firing his rockets at the same time. But you know, that just shows how quickly you got those 50 health bubbles here on Lost World, which can make those fights where you survive with just a little HP into something where you're up at the full 100. So that's the great beauty maybe about this map. We're going to fight maybe over this red armor next. It's down in 3 seconds. But matrOx, I don't think matrOx is going to challenge. He's got no timings down at all. The worst thing is he has absolutely no clue when the Mega is spawning. He tried to get a time there, but oh, DahAnG going to try and seal him off, and yeah, that's great positioning again from DahAnG just to drop down in front of the teleporter. I think he even took that 50 health there as well as he escaped. And he's also got, of course, the Mega health from the last one. That's a great rocket moving in, and it's matrOx that's trying to spam those grenades, stop DahAnG chasing, and for now it's worked out for him. DahAnG is still hanging around. DahAnG got hit by a grenade there, but he could back off to the red armor, and now it's going to be hard for matrOx, but he's keeping it close so far. Oh, DahAnG actually moving in. Good rockets from both players, but it's of course DahAnG that will come out on top of that. And I think matrOx really needs to, get a bit lucky maybe in the fact that he either hears the mega health being picked up or sees it at some point, so that when he does maybe build up some armor from those yellows, he can actually put a challenge in on the mega, because that's what he's been lacking for the last minutes.
It's also, I mean, he gets surprised a little bit much, and he did that one mistake. I think that's just experience. I mean, he can still come back into this game, no question about that, but it's going to be really hard now because DahAng's got grip on the map and he doesn't really have anything, and this is surely going to be a frag again for DahAnG.
That was a very, very clever move there. Just wait until he heard matrOx make the jump and then just pops out and says, where are you going? Actually nowhere, because my LG is destroying you. Good chase down with the shotgun as well. And matrOx already knowing 5 frags with 4 minutes to go is a very small amount. That's a good rocket from underneath, but again, it's so hard to, that double stack play here on dm13. You've got no railgun, so you can't rely on that quick 80 damage every time you're spotting. You've just got to set those traps and hope that your health and armor can survive long enough so that you can equalize the fight.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at other people, for example, if you've ever watched Cypher, he's like the master of doing mid-range damage on this map and not taking any. It's really hard to put in damage here without getting any back, and it takes a lot of time and experience to be good at that. And matrOx is actually like, I mean, I don't know, he's just taking these fights and they seem to turn out well for him all the time, and now it's working again.
Oh, DahAng's actually dropped off there. He was down to 50 health. And yeah, he's heard that armor being picked up, so he knows that he has to back away. Actually, matrOx did the rocket jump out of there. He's allowed DahAnG to get in onto the mega. And I think matrOx was a little bit confused there as to what route DahAnG had taken to get away. But we're down to a 3-minute margin. It's still possible for matrOx to come back on this one.
He needs to frag soon, though.
And forces into a 3rd map. Of course, that would be in itself, just that one map being picked up, a huge thing for matrOx. Of course, lost 2-0 to strength, but not by a huge margin. Now the action slows down. 2.5 minutes remaining.
Great
Still
move for matrOx
5
there.
points. Now matrOx has mega, and he's actually going to start to push through DahAnG, knowing that he can just seal off that doorway with a good, nicely placed rocket or two. We're going to see them meeting here on red armor. Actually, DahAng's forced his way in. matrOx will chase straight down. He will deny that 50 health, but they're in such close quarters they will actually kill each other. And they will bring the score to 9-4. Those 5 points still remain. And, well, matrOx now is the one that's in a little bit of bother. Gets away from it all. And you can see something annoying probably for matrOx is DahAng's like, yeah, I know where you are. You've got no weapons, and I'm just picking up all the items. You're not going anywhere.
He's getting a red now, but I mean, if you look at the time, 2 minutes left. It's going to be so hard to get 5 frags in that time even, and I mean, he still has to push DahAnG off control as well. He could get it now because DahAnG doesn't have a shaft and he could just hold center map, but I mean, DahAnG is just not going to show up. He knows I can run the time down, and matrOx doesn't have that much of a stack, so he can just go and chase when his opponent has rockets.
Oh, and look at that for a brilliant move from DahAnG. He actually spotted him dropping down. The rocket was perfect on the edge of the ledge. Forced matrOx away. And actually, after all that, it's matrOx that's weaker than DahAnG. And he will try and get in here onto the mega bit of plasma damage. He's still trying to force his way through. And up to this upper yellow. But the time is just ticking too fast for matrOx right now. And with 1 minute to go, still 5 frags. DahAnG knows that actually, he could probably get away with not losing a single one in a minute, as long as he plays his positions properly.
He actually has more armor as well, because matrOx just forgot about the red armor in the last one.
Not sure how he missed the time, to be honest. He picked it up last. Maybe he's just pushed off a little bit after that last little rocket flick that happened to him. Time he will get in on red armor. Mega health available as well. matrOx not having a look, and DahAng's in that kind of 3-way runaway position. Wherever you are there, you can take the opposite way from your opponent. And really,
yeah, you can already tell that DahAnG is kind of playing. It's not
actually, DahAnG just left the mega health.
Yeah, I know. He's just running now, having a good laugh for the last 20 seconds.
Well, we are about to end this second map. Of course, DahAnG won the first one, and he is going to win this second one here. Last little fight there, and it is matrOx that kills himself, and it will end 9-4 in favor of DahAnG.